Hey guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. Today, November 17th, 2019 marks ExP's 1-year anniversary. So, for celebration, I'm going to go over the history of EXP. EXP was founded by me on November 17th, 2018. At the time, it was only a very small group, which included QnA, Slayer T50, Goku, Space Cowboy, and me. This was the first official lineup that EXP had for a while. Then, sometime December, the Discord server got deleted somehow. I was extremely upset and just contemplated ending EXP right then and there. I kept getting requests from various members to create a new server, but I lost motivation, to be frank. Roughly a week later, EXP is back with a home, thanks to Atlas, who helped set up the server. Within a week, our population bloomed. We hit 15 people, 30, 50, and then 100. It was insane, and the team was back together. The new server was reaching new heights the previous never did. After the team came back together and was ready to scrimmage, we did our first scrimmage. And it was with cheaters. The first round wasn't that suspicious. Then, the second, they were at our spawn. The map was Rust. Before we could even type, "You guys are a bit suspicious." This is when we knew for sure they used some sort of cheat or glitch, and later, they confirmed it. I didn't know whether or not this was a good start. On the bright side, we won our first scrimmage. On the bad side, our first ever scrimmage was against cheaters. Later, EXP started picking up traction and recruited a lot of members. This is what really formed and shaped the team and how I led it. The second ever official competitive lineup was Batman, now known as Joker, Deathstar, now known as Exorcist, Nagi, QnA, and me. This is our first roster that we started to actively train and scrimmage with, and this is when EXP started getting its reputation as a family, with a tight bond. In a little less than 2 months, we were doing so successful. Then, later in March, many things happened revolving this competitive standoff 2 scene. Number 1, a maintenance happened on the servers that made them extremely broken and unstable. And then number 2, March and April was a period of time where clans were made and disbanded so often no tournaments could really take place. I personally wanted to take a break because of the servers, and I was about to, but then early April, my birthday, we recruited a surplus of great members. Some still even play for us, and we formed the third competitive EXP roster. Deathstar, now known as Exorcist, Nagi, Deagle, Sperma, and me. We got a great new team, and a new tournament came out with the release of the new USP pistol. This tournament was a 5v5 TDM USP only tournament. We all practiced hard, and when the day of the tournament arrived, almost every other clan failed to make it, and I believe 3 clans in total made it. Valor, VSL, and EXP if I recall correctly. We lost to VSL, but we didn't lose hope. We continued to practice, be active, make memories, and have fun. Our ultimate goal. Later, one of our members, Batman, also known as Joker, left EXP and joined a clan called Oblivion. Oblivion scrimmaged EXP quite often, but I don't think they ever won. Then, Oblivion disbanded. Batman came back to EXP, but brought a gift. Maze. Maze was a relatively new player, eager to be in the standoff 2 comp scene. I trained him alongside our player named Deagle, and they both skyrocketed in skill. Maze and Deagle were both very mechanically gifted. With Maze came a new roster and a new player a bit after, EXP's 4th competitive roster. Maze, Deagle, Sperma, Ball's Life, and Fliss. Then, around June, EXP had one of its make-it-or-break-it moments. I had to be gone for roughly a month. Only 3 scrimmages took place during me being absent, one of them being EXP versus UNT. We won. People thought we were a dead clan, but even with me gone, people were in voice chat for roughly 4 hours a day, and we grew to 200 members. Then, around the end of June, EXP signed up for a Rebirth tournament, one of North America's biggest tournaments. The best team in the world was in it. On July 4th or 5th, we had our match, EXP versus Mist. It was my first match on for roughly 3 weeks. We lost pretty damn badly too, like 4-8 and 6-8. And I was so disappointed in myself. We were ridiculed for being beaten by a relatively new team. But we thought there was something off. Then a few days later I decided I'm going to watch the tournament video and look at the score mid-match, looking for any evidence of foul play. And sure enough, someone had an impossible amount of money on the opposing team, like 9,783. I took a screenshot and sent it to the owners. No action was taken, and we were stuck with a loss at qualifiers. Our reputation for being good was pretty much gone. Everyone neglected the fact that they had foul play besides a player named Varsity, who rooted for EXP and helped expose them. Then, later in July, we signed up for another tournament, honest tournament, with high hopes of a better placement. Our first match was against DIS. We won 2-1. In our last match, Sperma kept disconnecting and couldn't really play, so it was a 4v5 for the most part. We called them the ATM because all we could do was buy a bit past the buy time. Our parrot, or all he could do was buy and then disconnect after the buy time. Our spirits soared. We were all very happy we won that. Our next match was versus the top 10 team UNT. We don't know if we were going to win or not, but we sure as hell practiced. Then on some random day of late July, with no warning or heads up, the UNT versus EXP match started and I wasn't even awake. My team beat them without me. I was shocked and so happy. We were going to win the tournament, and we eventually did because the other tournaments disbanded or forfeited. When we won our first ever tournament. Then, for a while, we did scrimmages here and there, not really gaining anything but community. Then in early August, EXP reached 300 members. Nothing much happened until October 20th, when EXP switched to our brand new server Parallel Tournaments, now known as Parallel/EXP, with the help of Burial, the new owner of EXP, alongside me. We grew extremely fast, within 2 weeks or less hitting 100 members, and then in less than a month hitting 200. Then, along with the help of Maze, we made our current roster that has beaten 3 top 10 teams and has helped us rank number 10 in the best of North America. Maze, JJN, Leo, Sperma, Donnie, the few among us, Caps, Rush, and Ball. And now it's been 1 whole year since I created EXP, and hopefully it continues to thrive more through all of its inevitable challenges. So thank you all so much, and let's make next year an even better year. I love you all. Isaiah, out. Okay, for celebration of EXP's birthday and a bonus, I'm going to be doing a Q&A about me and EXP. So the first question was by Get Right and says, do you have any memory of a girlfriend? Yeah, I do. I just haven't been interested as of now. Most of high school, I haven't been interested in any girls. Yeah, and that's pretty much the answer to that one. So lucky timing was the second question. He had a lot of questions, which was, what gave you motivation to start your whole career? How have you not given up? What strived you to success? And motivation to start my whole career, it was pretty much the community and the goal. It was my friends I had at the time, which was QnA, Space Cowboy, Slayer T50, Goku's. It was them. And how have you not given up? I at one point I was close to giving up on EXP, and that was because the original server got deleted, and I was just in stress because I poured a lot of time into that server and it got deleted, and I had no explanation as to how. So I just wanted to give up, but luckily Atlas came in and EXP still continued. What strategy to success? I guess the thought of hopefully making this into a career, and the determination and motivation from my community and friends around me and the environment I was in. So those were the answers to those questions. The third question, or the next question, came from Leo, and it was who came up with the meaning of EXP, and what made it one of the few non-toxic North American clans. So the meaning was, if you don't know, is experience, and I came up with it because actually I don't really know. I guess it was just kind of ironic that most of the members had actually no experience in competitive scenes. Especially, I didn't have any experience in the competitive scene of Standoff 2, but I really liked that because it was definitely an experience. And what made it one of the few non-toxic North American clans? It was the community and the people we let in. Like, we've had to kick out good players because of toxicity, and we still try to do it, but just the community. The community is what it is. As long as you try to stop toxicity, for the most part, it won't be toxic. But it really depends on the environment you're in. So Neff asked the next question. It says, will you be recording any other games in Standoff 2, and what will your content be based on? Any other games besides Standoff 2? I'm thinking of games like Minecraft, Clash of Clans. I don't really know. I'm thinking of something called Play-Doh, where it's a bunch of mini games and you can play with friends. And my content's gonna be based off of it's gonna be based off of I actually don't have much. It's gonna be tutorials. It's gonna be funny moments. It's gonna be story times, Q&As. Hopefully, a lot. It's just gonna be whatever the community wants and I want as well. Okay, the next question was by Joker, and it says, "How are you such a god at strats?" I wouldn't say I'm a god at strats. I just know a lot about strategy. Uh, I really find strategy fascinating, and one thing that makes me extremely good when it comes to strategy is being able to predict your opponents and assumption. A lot of players assume that if they pass something, like one example is connector to double doors and mid, the connector over there. If someone walks past there facing double doors, if they don't get shot in the back, usually they won't check behind them just to check again, because they assume if I didn't get shot in the back, then I'm safe. And that's how I've used it to clutch multiple scenarios on B site when it was like a 1v4 scenario or something like that. So the next question is, if I get right, how old are you? I'm currently 16 years old. So yeah, I guess that's the answer to that question. So this one is from Zionidex, and it's, why is my aim doo-doo in high ping servers? That could be various reasons. That can just be because you're not on your game. It could be because they teleport, skip. It could be various reasons. And he also asked to standoff to case.russian give us the skins we get from their cases to our in-game inventory. As of right now, there is no trading system besides marketplace. In marketplace, it's not 100% certain. You can easily get scammed. So as of right now, there's no safe trading system. So I mean, I would recommend not trusting in them. And number 4 is, can we join more tourneys and do more scrims? Can be small tourneys and scrims. We have actually. We beat 3 top 10 teams recently and placed ourselves number 10 in North America, which is actually a pretty amazing feat, and I'm proud of that. Let's see. This one's from Burial. Will you ever do CSGO with me? I want to do CSGO because of the competitive scene, but there's just stuff I can't do, like EXP. I don't have a computer at all. I mean, I would like to, but I mean, I just don't. It's just the environment that I'm in. So this one's from Ball's Life. When do you think you'll do a face reveal, or face or ass reveal? I'm just gonna ignore the ass part. I'm thinking of doing a face reveal, and it's not gonna be a recent photo. I'm gonna, cause I'm self-conscious, I guess. I'll do a face reveal if we reach 400 members before the end of 2019. I'll do a face reveal, an old face reveal though, like not that old, but still pretty old. Alright. The last question is, can I be posting montages / tips and tricks vids in your EXP channel? Teach me how to post it without account exchange. So basically, what he's talking about is Zionidex is the one that asked this question. He runs the Asian team, Asian EXP team, and he's talking about a brand YouTube account, I believe, where you can let other accounts post on your channel without really having permission. Well, without them having access to your account. That's what I believe he's talking about. In the future, I'd like to implement that, but for now, we haven't. So, in the future, it might be possible. There's a pretty high chance. So that's all the questions I have right now. Maybe there'll be a different Q&A. Maybe there'll be something else. That's it for now. And have a good night or day. I'm out.